Oh my god, why is the Windows volume so low? Make it louder so you can hear the horse girl music. Hi everyone! Happy Saturday! It is a beautiful... Actually, it's been really rainy all day, but I mean... It's a beautiful night! It hasn't been raining tonight, so at least tonight has been gorgeous. Here on this gorgeous day of this gorgeous life. Today we're playing Musume! It's because we have I think Legends races? I don't know. I don't even really understand what those are, but I was told about them and I know Fuji's in them, so I guess I care. I heard that Fuji's in them, so I guess I actually really care. Do you like the placement of my ears? I changed them a little bit today, and I also made them a little taller. Just because I felt like it was necessary. My eyes still are very itchy, though. I've been having very delicate eyes today. Delicate eyes? Why am I saying that like they're like some sort of like flower? Like my eyes are a flower. I've been having very sensitive eyes today. Maybe it's because they're so big. Wait, what do you mean next reset? Isn't it today? Isn't today the reset? Wait, what? Fuji key. Didn't you guys say that to me? Legend banner. Legend banner. Legend. Wait, where's the legend banner? List of all banners. No, legend. Races. I thought you guys told me it was today. Legends races. It's tomorrow! Let me quickly change the name of my stream. Yeah, it's Maruzensky. I don't have Maruzensky. We're changing the name of the stream. Give me 1 second. We're changing the name. Bum 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 bum. Musume. Racing Unity Cup. That's what it's called, right? Unity? Unity Cup? Unity Cup. Musume. Racing Musume Unity Cup. We can just call it the we're just racing the Unity Cup today, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Today is the Unity Cup, obviously. I say as I quickly throw together a different thumbnail. This is the Unity Cup. My favorite races are the Unity Cup. It's the new one that I've played so many times. Actually, last night, I was like, I took a nap and then I woke up and then I stayed up for a long time and then went back to bed. And I did a Unity Cup run with TM Opera O and I lost. So, whatever. And I lost. I was like, I was really close though. I got second. I got like the second after. So it was the first time I lost the Unity Cup because I did play it like once with Silent Suzuka, who I always win with. So I didn't think I wouldn't win with it, you know. But I did lose, and that doesn't mean I'm a loser. It just means that this one time I tried to do the Unity Cup and I didn't win. So maybe we can do a redemption round. I haven't played with Opera O in a long time. I've re-fallen in love with Opera O after my game last night. You know? I kind of was like doubting her for a second, you know? Unfortunately. But she's actually really poggers. So I was wrong. I fell out of love with her and I'm back in love with her. I think as for a while I was very Fujikiseki pilled, and I am still Fujikiseki. I think she's very cute, but playing with Playing with TM Opera O last night reminded me why I thought she was very charming, which is like her pure ultimate delusion. She is so delusional, and it's very charming in a way that I didn't remember. So that's my fault. I'm sorry, TM Opera O. This is my open apology to TM Opera O for forgetting why I liked that she was delusional. Wait, why are one of my pictures showing up in this? Fine. I'm taking a picture right now for Canva. Is this a good face? Is that a good one? What do you think of that? Was that good? I love taking pictures in VTube Studio. I love that every time I do a stream of this game, VTuber reacts to Musume. Honestly, that video would go very well if I did a VTuber reacts to Musume. I think that would actually do very well. I have not, and I won't do that, but I think it would do actually rather well. I don't think I'm very good at reacting to things. I just exist. Okay, that's a pretty good picture. This one is good. We use this one. You guys don't even know what it looks like because I haven't edited it yet, but that one's a good one. Can I drag things in Canva? Does Canva just really hate me? Amazing shot. Good one. You want to see what I picked? Actually, I'll show it to you right now. Why did I say I wouldn't show it to you? You were going to see it anyway. Here. Is that a pretty good picture? I look very shocked. Very shocked, very demure. Ba 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 ba. Trey-san! Fight! Fight! Oh! The reason that you can't see this picture is because it's not loading. Okay. Oh, my canvas glitching out. Oh! That's super cool. Why? Why is that happening? Oh, well, we're just gonna keep this icon then for now. We'll edit a new thumbnail for the stream after the stream then, because my whole thing is glitching out. We'll just change the name of the stream. Unity Cup Racing. Because you guys were like, oh, you can just prepare for today for tomorrow. No, I can't. No, I can't. I don't know how to prepare for a Legends race. I've never raced a Legends race. So we're just gonna... Oh, and I turned the game on. Oops, sorry. Oopsie daisy. We'll just have to have TM Opera O on the screen. Oh, or I could download, I guess, a second game. We'll just have her in the background. Or it could take 20 years to download anyway, and it won't matter. You should do the Maru one yet, then. I don't know Maruzetsuki. I don't really care about Maruzetsuki, actually. She's not a theater kid, in the same way that Fuji and TM Opera O are. She's not really for me. She's not my type. Well, TM is not the one I'm running for the Legends race. I wasn't saying I was doing the Legends race today. We're going to do the Unity Cup. That's what we're switching the stream to. Unity Cup racing. I did the Unity race last night with the TM Opera O, and I got... So what I did last night with Opera O was that I did a, what do you call? I did a, I did a senior autumn triple crown. That's what I did last night. Senior autumn triple crown with TM Opera O, because I never did a triple crown run with her, but I did a summer triple crown with her last night. while doing the Unity Cup. And then I got second place in the Unity Cup, but I did end up doing the Triple Crown Autumn with her. And the Autumn Triple Crown with TM Upro is really funny because at the end of that, she has like this whole different ending for her, at the end before right before her, doing the Uda finale, what she'll do is she has like a scene where it's like her she orders a wax figurine, life size or whatever, of herself that can be posed in like 28 different ways. And she orders it and places it in front of the campus so people can see it. And then she brings it to her room because she's like, it's for me. It's not for anyone else but me. But I think I need a whole room full. So we have to win again and again and again. Because that's just her personality. And she like makes you look at it posed in different ways. And yeah. I don't know. She's a bit of a strange creature. In my opinion, that girl. Team Opera O is a special creature. Also, if you think my mouth looks weird, I don't know what happened, but something in my settings changed and my mouth, I've been having a hard time getting the mouth to open. And I don't know how to fix it, so it's whatever. Was it because you cosplayed Hio? No, because I noticed it was an issue before. I noticed it was an issue during the stream. Was that for some reason my mouth's not opening the way it normally does. And I was messing around with it yesterday after stream and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm considering setting all of my tracking settings to default and then restarting from the ground up to see if that fixes it. But I genuinely don't know what's wrong. So that's an issue. But I'll figure it out. I have also considered just like, I don't know, uninstalling VBridger and then reinstalling it. I did consider that to see if maybe that would fix the issue. Because I don't know if it's on the VBridger side or if it's on the VTube Studio side or if it's on the app side. But you can tell, like, my mouth's not really opening like normal. Like, it's kind of stuck most of the time with, like, my teeth closed together like this. It's just not, it's not, like, picking up that the open is opening until my mouth is, like, wide open. Like, I'm actively, like, really making my mouth open a lot while I talk. But normally, it would just pick me up if I was speaking like this. But now, it's like, I have to be like, to get the mouth to open, which I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It's whatever. But you'll have to excuse it. It's a bit strange. I don't know why it's doing that. And it still does that even if I change it to iFacial mocap, which is the one where I turn it to that and then I move more. So, who knows? It's an issue for a different day. But after this game loads at some point, this game, it's like it's loading a new game. It's like it's loading a different creature. I don't know why it's still loading. Why is it still downloading? Oh, I guess you're right. I never downloaded the update on my PC. I only updated it on my phone. Guys, it took forever to upload on my phone. I think I waited almost an hour. I don't understand. Like, I thought I had really good internet, but it didn't feel like I had good internet when it was happening. It felt like, in fact, that I had some of the worst internet to ever exist. But I guess it's what it is. What is it called? Oh, also, I was thinking about, so, when I was, what do you call it? When I was scrolling Twitter, there was like this really cute meme of the Musumes, and I was thinking it'd be really cute if there was one like that of us. But it was like the one where it's like, there's one of these in every friend group, and then there was like 6 Umas. I thought that'd be really cute if SVP. Oh, also, oh my god, my eyes. Whoa. I close my eyes, no Musume. I open my eyes, Musume. Ashita wa kore! Close. So cute. Oh my god, we could do our 10 free scout. Let's do our 10 free scout. 10 free scout. I love 10 free scout. Yes! Beautiful! I haven't had a single, like, new rainbow for a while. I got the rice shower one! That's crazy! Maybe I should only ever pull on stream. Guys, this is making me think I should only ever pull on stream. I never get what I want off stream. I need to only pull on stream, actually. Actually, that's kind of crazy. Maybe I should only pull on stream. Maybe that triples my luck or something. Like, off stream I never pull anything. I haven't gotten like an SSR ever since this like update happened, and then I just randomly pull on stream and I get rice shower. That's crazy. Iconic, what can I say? Is it? Tozen Jordan is so cute. Every time I see Tozen Jordan, it makes me think of Kijo. At the end of every stream, just quickly pull this up. Yeah, and then I'll pull my free 10 pull of the day after every stream. Until they stop the free 10 pull. I love her. She's so cute. You can see my new cards, so... Oh, wrong one. Wait, no, that's the right one. So, before the event started, I did have a 1 free pull, and I pulled this one as well. Do I have Sand Sky? Let's level her up. Because I like her. I have so much money. Good for her. I also have this one, but this one is wit. I never use wit cards, but she's kind of cute. I have a lot of money. Like, I don't really spend it on anything. I don't know what you spend that money on. I think it's just uncapping these cards, right? Is there a different use for that? My eye. It's been like okay all day, and then suddenly I'm putting my water glass on my eye in the hopes that it makes my eyes feel better. I just put a cold compress on it, you know? I have 25k and I just got it today from careers. What do you mean? Why do you only have 25k? What made you lose all your money? What do you guys spend it on? I've literally only ever used it to uncap supports. Like... What is upgrading potential? What's an upgrade of potential? What is that? No one's ever told me about upgrading potential. How do you upgrade potential? In trainees where you unlock their special skills? Don't they just come with that? This one? Uncap? Is it uncapping? Uncap a support card to level it even higher. Oh. That's not it. Trainees. Trainees. Potential levels. Well, everyone's at potential level 1. Is there... What was I supposed to do? Oh, no, wait. This one's at level 2. I don't know when I did that. Maybe Senbei did this for me when I was playing with him and he just told me how to do it. And then he might have just done this and told me to do it. And then I might have just been like, okay. When you level them up, they get skills on the right. Whoa! That's crazy. Increased pace ability. Mile. Slightly increased velocity on a quarter. Mile. Race pacer. Decreased fatigue mid-race. Pace chaser. Speed star. Increased ability to break out of the pack on the final corner. Stamina to spare. Mid-race. Oh, Big Sisterly is a normal one. Corner connoisseur. I know that one from the internet. Unrestrained. Ooh. She does have... This girl, Silent Suzuka, loves to get fucking late starts. No wonder she has a concentration potential skill. She is in love with the late start. Every single run I do with her. Late start, late start, late start. It never matters though because she's a front runner. And she like always ends up winning because she's like beefy as heck. But for some reason, she always gets a late start. And like, but why? Like, is that like a thing they add into the RNG of each one? Each Uma has a different amount of late start like karma that they get. I swear she could have higher wit and be in the Uda finale and this girl will get a late start. It's like, why though? She's very cute though. Who would I level up ever? Go with the flow. Technician. Well, that's cool to learn. Maybe I'll raise your potential. Level 3. Okay. I'm only raising her level so that she can... I'm raising Team Upper O's level so that she can have an odd number. I've never seen anything use a race sash before. I never knew what those were for. I was just getting them and I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, okay, that's just a race sash. Like, that's chill. I don't think I've ever used a single one before. I've just been playing Uma Musume, guys. I've actively just been playing Uma Musume. I don't know anything. I've just done like several Uma Musume streams, but I don't know anything. Level is kind of nuts. You need 45 wins in the Triple Crown to get to max level with a horse? Oh my god, did she get a new line? The battle itself? That's a new line. I never saw that one before. My eye. It's like my eye feels like it's like itchy. So itchy. It's like it's almost on fire. It's like a kettle of embers. Anyway. Oh, also, I found out about the new horse that is in Cinderella Grey called like Obey Your Master, and I think her design is so funny. I think they should make all American horses have like red, white, and blue stripes and like basically like giant pants, and she's so American looking. And she has like stars in her eyes, and like when she does her alt skill, she has like star fire coming out of her eyes. It's very iconic, honestly. Wait, I want to see if I can find you a picture of her starfire eyes. I've like never seen a horse like that. Obey your master. Like, where's the running thing? She's so funny. Okay, this horse. Here it is. Look at this. Look at this alt. Like, she's so American. Look at her. She has the American flag shoes, like long socks, and then she has like a full-on like galaxy in her eyes and star eyes. The most American horse. I love her design. It's actually really iconic. I wish she was in the game. I think she's really funny. I would want to use it. Do you think they'll add them to Uma at any time? They aren't in the Japan. They're not Japanese horses, so. But I mean, they also changed the name. Like, her name's not actually Obey Your Master IRL. It's like something different, which I think is really smart. She's supposed to represent like something Butler, I think is her name. Butler, something subtler. Also, what is it? I saw this like clip of Oguri Cap sniffing at like, I believe in the theory that when we catch up they may start introducing the international Umas. I would love if they introduced international Umas. Where's Secretariat? And will they make Secretariat look like the one in BoJack Horseman? I hope when they introduce Secretariat that it kind of looks like the one in BoJack Horseman. That would be so funny. Also, if you say that the reason I watched BoJack Horseman is because of a furry thing, you're wrong. I watched it because I saw a clip on Tumblr back in the day, and I thought that Princess Caroline was so funny looking, and so I had to watch it. I think I've actually watched all of BoJack Horseman. It was one of the like, do you ever have shows that like you used to watch so that you could cry? Like, I used to rewatch, I forget what episode it was of BoJack Horseman, but when I felt kind of sad and I wanted to cry, there was like one episode of BoJack that I used to revisit so that I could cry. Because otherwise, I just wouldn't cry even if I was sad. But then if I watched like the one episode of BoJack Horseman, I would kind of start crying. I think it's the one where he's at the house and he's like rebuilding his old summer house. I think it was that one. That one is a really sad. It's like Time's Arrow marches something. But it was so depressing. Yeah, that's like kind of like its only thing. Is that like BoJack Horseman is, I believe, a phenomenally written show, but it is extremely, extremely depressing. Like, it's kind of hard to watch sometimes. But it's extremely well voice acted. The art is very good. And it also has really good writing. I think that they like found the perfect way to write a like, I wouldn't even call him an anti-hero. What do you call a character? What do you call a character in a TV show where it's like they're not even really a hero, but they're like the main protagonist, but they're kind of like almost a villain? Like, I don't think you're ever really supposed to fully root for BoJack. He's not a good person. He's not a good horse. Is there an American racehorse named BoJack? Or would that be considered copyright? Yeah, like, he's kind of like the villain. Me when I say the title of a, what do you call? It's kind of like, well, there's a song from, what do you call? There's a song from, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend called Villain in My Own Story. He's kind of like that. Like, he's the villain in his own story. But he's, like, not supposed to be an antagonist. But he is, like, an antagonist. But he's a very interesting character. He's not my favorite character, though. I do think my favorite characters in BoJack Horseman are, like, I really like Princess Caroline. It's why, one of my phone alert, my, like, ringtone for some of my, alarms is the Cats musical song. The one where it's like, bum 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 when you're walking alone, because jellicles are angelicals too. Jellicles and angelicals are da 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 da. Because that's Princess Caroline's ringtone in BoJack. But I also liked that one girl. And I know that this is a spoiler, so I guess if you plan to watch BoJack Horseman, like, what, 6 years after it came out, I guess it's a spoiler. But, like, it's also been 6 years, so if you haven't watched it, you're probably not going to watch it. But, or if you are, you wouldn't care about a spoiler. But I like Sarah Lynn a lot. Sarah Lynn's really good. she's such a tragic character. Like extremely tragic. Who else did I like in that show? Oh, I like this owl girlfriend. I like how she like put him in his place. I was also looking at a bunch of spoilers for a new Adventure Time series because I think since I started liking Rena's tweets about it, it started feeding me the Twitter feeds. Started sending me like spoilers about is it still called Distant Lands or is it called something else? The new one, the Fiona and Cake one. But I've been seeing spoilers about it, so I was looking back at a couple of old like Adventure Time episodes I used to watch as a kid, and like reminiscing about it, and like looking at some more information about stuff I didn't know about Adventure Time. Because when I started watching Adventure Time, I think I watched like seasons. How many seasons are there? When did I stop watching? Adventure Time season list. There's 11 seasons. Holy crap. That's a lot of seasons. I think I stopped watching at like yeah, I stopped watching it like the end of season 4 was when I stopped watching, like the Lich arc. After the Lich arc, I kind of stopped watching Adventure Time. But I didn't know it had that many extra seasons. I think it just started getting really hard to keep up with the story. Because I used to come home and then I would like wait like for 3 weeks and then I would binge all the episodes that came out within that like month and stuff. But I did think it was a phenomenal show. It was just had like a bunch of humor in the— well, first of all, it was kind of hard to watch the first season of Adventure Time because it started off very like absurdist comedy. I mean, it kept being absurdist, obviously, but it was mostly like an absurdist comedy when it first came out with like the first season is kind of like just poo pee pee humor and like absurdist comedy. And then like as it went on, it got more serious and more dramatic, and even though it kept its absurdist sort of humor, it like had a lot of depth to it, which I really liked. I have watched most Marceline episodes though, even from the seasons I haven't watched, because I really, really liked Marceline. Okay, wait, let me try something. I'm gonna try something and see if it fixes my phone. If it fixes my tracking, is if I like turn off my phone and restart it. Also, I was thinking about this today because I was hanging out with my friends earlier today, and as I was being dropped off at home, I noticed how bright some people's headlights are. And I wanted to know, when you go to buy a car, can you customly request what color of headlight you want, or do you have to get blinding white? Like, is there no way to choose the more yellowy orange lighting? Do you have to pick white? Is that a requirement? Like, can you not have a preference? Or do you just have to find a different car if you want, like, not to have blinding white lights for your headlights? I mean, even ones that aren't, I think even LEDs, like, can't certain LEDs be, like, yellow? They don't have to be white, right? Like, because I think some of my friends have LED lights on their cars, but they're not like the most blinding white in the universe. Like, as we were driving back home, there was like the most blinding light I've ever experienced in my whole life just beamed at my face, and I thought I was like, I'm surprised my friend's still driving right now, because I think I might have crashed if I had to have that shined in my face. It gives you the best vision for the road, but it also blinds other drivers. I feel like it must be the cause of certain car crashes. Makes my eyes tear up when I look at it. Why can't we have slightly yellow LEDs? I love warm lighting. I got really genuinely I felt slightly genuinely offended recently when like I was hanging out with my friends and they were like doesn't Toka like freaking doesn't Toka like cooler toned lighting? And I was like, I dare you to say that again. Absolutely fucking not. I hate cool toned lighting. Okay. Does that make my mouth better? Is my mouth better? Oh. Is it better? No, it's not. Well, I certainly tried on that side, didn't I? What if I I know it's not probably pissing you off, but it's pissing me off. What if I lower this here? Does my camera need a clean? I don't think so. If I just do this? No. It's fine. Like, it's tracking my mouth when it's like... I like my whole mouth's open when this like right now. My whole mouth is open. Like, this is like slightly more than I would like open my mouth to speak. It's fine. I'll just talk really big this whole stream. I would just talk really big. And it will sound kind of weird sometimes because I'll be speaking like huge. But that's fine. Because normally for face tracking, like, you want like the mouth to be more sensitive, and then you want the like, and then you act bigger like with the rest of your face. But the mouth is something that you don't want it to have to be too exaggerated in terms of like shapes to open the mouth, because then you just don't sound like you're talking like a human. Because then you sound like you're not speaking like a real person. Like, you start to sound more like full character-y. Like, it doesn't sound as enunciated either. Which is, I mean, some people might like that. I like to sound very like myself. So big lights are mostly only for highways and night driving, so that's more of a douchebag than the light's fault. There's like ones that aim at the floor? I didn't know there was like more than one light. Kimi wa hontoni! I love Tiamat Bro. Actually, she's the most phenomenal horse I've ever seen in my life. Like, what is it called? So like, I was like turning a corner and the light, like, it felt like it touched my brain. That's how bright the LED was. There was this car, we were at like a four-way stop, and this car turned, and it felt like the light was so bright, it like put its finger, the lights don't have fingers, sorry, let me rephrase that. It felt like it took its hand, and it like reached right through my eye into my brain, and then it like squeezed my brain. That's how it felt when I saw the light tonight. When I saw this like one car that like really started pissing me off about LEDs, was that it felt like the light literally like reached into my skull and it like squeezed my brain with its like little nails, and it like dug in a little bit and then it left. And it like stuck a middle finger out at me and was like, "Loser!" That's how it felt when I like experienced that light today. It was like infuriating in a way I can't explain. What if I like... I think it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it, Toka. Okay. I'll stop. Thank you, Toka. Thanks, Toka. Okay. I'm really normal. Like, what is it called? I also... So, the elevator in my apartment was broken for like 3 weeks? 4 weeks, almost a month actually, a whole month basically. And I get like chewy boxes because my dog eats food and my cat eats food, and my cat uses litter and my dog gets flea medication and stuff, you know. And the elevator was broken for like a whole month, and I was getting my, you know, all of my groceries delivered because I can't drive, so obviously I need them to be delivered to me. And I got it. The boxes started stacking up, and I felt so bad because I was at like my other friend's place, and we were making pizza last week, and I get a call from my landlord, and she's like, "Can you take the boxes away? What are these boxes? Why are they up here?" Because I got a new landlord, and she was like really getting at me, and I was like, "Well, I've kind of been waiting for the elevator to be fixed, to bring down all of my chewy boxes, because I simply don't think I can carry them, all of them down." And she was like, "Oh." And so guess what, guys? 2 days after I complained about the elevator and my boxes, the elevator is fixed. I really should have just complained about the elevator a month ago. But it's fine, because now it's fixed and I can do everything I want, and I can finally take the elevator up whenever I have groceries, which is phenomenal. Which is absolutely phenomenal peak. It's the thing about like old buildings, I feel like, is they take a long time to do renovations on them, so. But it's finally done. Also, I was watching, sorry, she was screaming at me. I finally was getting back to watching Spy X Family. I don't know if any of you guys are still watching Spy X Family. I stopped watching halfway through season 2, and then because I got really tired of waiting for new episodes. So then instead, I started I stopped watching, and then recently, when I had a little bit of extra free time, I was like, I should rewatch some of Spy X Family. And then I realized there was a whole new season out, and so I started watching. I started watching the rest of season 2 into season 3, and I will say I really love season 3, and if you haven't started watching Spy X Family again, I recommend it. Also, the new ending song is a really huge banger, and I recommend everyone to listen to it. It's called Actor. I forget who the singer is for it, but it's a really good one. This is a spoiler, but I guess also the Spy X Family manga has been out for like a pretty long time, so I guess it's not actually that big of a spoiler at the same time. But the mom of that kid that Anya really like has to deal with, the like rich, spoiled, smart kid, his mom is like so endearing. I'm a huge fan of her, and she's very crazy, and I like that about her. This is a spoiler again, but she like really believes in the occult and aliens, and I think she's kind of iconic for it. She's like convinced that the dad of that kid is like he got replaced by aliens, and so she's scared of her husband because she thinks that he's been abducted by aliens, and that her current husband is actually just an alien in a shell. Which was I just wish sometimes that like I could just hug a person and like pat their head and like tell them that everything that they think is wrong and that everything will be okay. But she's really like a ball of anxiety, but also behind the facade of like a rich lady who has to pretend everything is perfect, but also inside of the skin of a lady who also dresses as a like a cultist, and she does like a fortune telling booth, and she's really bad at fortune, so she does it anyway, and she like has like a really crazy name. And when I first read the name, I forget what it is, but it sounded a lot like Serena's like moniker for her like chuny personality, which I think isn't it like Celestia something. But definitely season 3 is like, it's not as good as season 1 obviously, but I think it's much more fun than season 2 was. It's really goofy, and I like that. And also the fight scenes got even more epic. But it reminded me how much I actually really love Spy X Family, and how I wish I hadn't given up on it earlier. Like, I'm a really huge fan of Yor. I think Yor might be one of my favorite anime protagonists of any show that I've watched as anime, other than, like, you know, the idol ones, because obviously the idol ones will always be my favorite. But I forgot how much I really loved Yor. I just think that she's neat. I just like how no one ever really suspects anything. Even when she's like, actually, like, she's like very Sakura Kinomoto. Kinomoto? What am I talking about? Not Kinomoto. Oh gosh, what is the name of Sakura from Naruto? It's not Kinomoto. Kinomoto's card captor, right? Oh frick, what is... I was about to call her Sakura Hazuno Sora. Haruno. She's like very Sakura core in the way that like she has like an ungodly amount of strength. Like she can like break bricks by punching them. And yet no one ever suspects that she could even be like even close to what she is. Which, I mean, like, why would you expect her to be an assassin? She's such a sweetheart. But like, she's like obviously a freak of nature. Oh yeah, obviously like Sakura Bakshino. What's the other course? Sakura Chiyo-o? But she like can like break the pavement or like break a tennis racket with a ball that she hits. And no one's like, oh, she has superpowers, or oh, she's like an army, like a military plant or something. Like she just gets away with it every time. They're like, oh, she's just really strong. She's just really, really strong. Like, they just suspend their disbelief of her so intensely. And I don't know why. I mean, I know it's for the plot, but, like, if my friend randomly was playing, like, tennis with me, and then she hit the ball and it went through my net and then buried itself into the ground from how hard she hit it, I'd be like, so, like, did a spider bite you and you became radioactive overnight? Or, like, I'd be like, so did a little creature come down from the sky and offer you a contract that you signed? Or, like, did you just, like, did an old man hand you a little talisman that you can, like, transform with now? Like, I wouldn't just be like, ah, man, they must be hitting the gym. You know, pumping real iron over there. I would assume they got superpowers. Or became a magical girl. Or are secretly, like, a mutant or something. It's just not normal. And they just, like, think she's normal. And they're like, oh, it's fine. And then, like, what's his name? I never remember his name because he's not as my favorite. Midnight. His name's not Midnight. The father. Papa. He, like, just, like, always makes excuses for her with it, and he just like believes that that's just how it is. And I'm like, okay, whatever you want, sir, whatever brings you joy. Anyway, I want them to get together, and I'm waiting for them to do. Lloyd, sir, Lloyd. His name is Lloyd. Lloyd. Your name is Lloyd. What is that from? That's a Lego thing, right? Lloyd. I didn't watch all of the Lego stuff. I watched the first Lego movie, which actually is a really good movie. If you haven't watched the original Lego movie, it's actually really, really good. Lloyd. Oh, also, I did see that thing you guys posted in my channel about, like, what do you call? I did see the thing about Descendants, where you guys were like, oh, Flynn Rider XYZ. Are you sure that's accurate information? I was looking about it online and I didn't see anything. Do you have a verifiable source for that information about Descendants? Other than, like, I saw it on Twitter. Is there a verifiable news source? Because I didn't see anything about Flynn Rider. How did they find that? Like, where did you find that? The Wicked Wonderland movie didn't even come out, and you're, like, talking about Flynn Rider becoming a villain? Like, I really like the Descendants films, if you don't know that. And in the Discord server, somebody made this post about the Descendants 5 movie, which would be Wicker Wonderland first, but I mean, like, if you're counting it, not counting that, and then it's like a new trilogy, when the newest trilogy hasn't, the newest duo-y, or whatever they're called, hasn't ended yet. But then everyone was talking about like Flynn Rider having a kid with someone else, and then the Flynn Rider's kid is actually like the mom is a villain, and then like that the other love interest is Tiana's son. But I was looking for information about it on the internet, and it seemed like it wasn't real news. But if it is real news, I'm very interested in it. But also, I didn't know if you guys knew if that was real or not, because I didn't know if it was real or not. Because I couldn't find anything on it. But maybe it's real? I'm very excited for the new movie next year. Also, oh my god, did you guys know that the Christmas song for Zombies 4 came out? So, Zombies 4, we watched it earlier this year, if you weren't watching by then. But it's a series about aliens, zombies, and vampires, and daywalkers, and also vampires and werewolves. But the first one movie was about only zombies, and then it was zombies and werewolves, and then it was zombies and aliens, and now it's zombies, vampires, and daywalkers. And then the next one, I don't even know. But every year, Disney will take like a well-performing franchise and create an original, like, Christmas song version of a song that either already exists or a fully new song. Which is kind of iconic, I'm just gonna say. But the new one, oh my god, let me send it to the chat. You guys have to see it. Okay, wait. It's called, like, I think Snow Angel. Season 4 Zombies. New song, guys. New song drop. New Christmas song of the season. Snow Angels from Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires. That's not the song, by the way. That is freaking, I think, Connect the World. But this is the song. It's called Snow Angels. Amazing new Christmas single that I'm not covering, but it is a Christmas single. There's also a new movie called A Very Jonas Christmas Movie with a bunch of new versions of music, which is kind of crazy to me. Also, where's the one from last year? There's like a song from Descendants that was from Rise of Red, I think was the Christmas song last year. Where did all this music come from that I didn't know existed? Oh yeah, it's called Red Christmas. There's also Red Christmas from last year's Rise of Red. I've been like re-looking at all of, like, the Christmas Disney music that they do every year with like whatever their live action performing franchise is. They'll like release like a song for them. So this year's was Zombies, I guess. Last year's was Descendants. Well, a lot of the last couple of like years have been Descendants though. That's the fakest though I've ever seen. Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? I'm at the wedding party right now. I'm happy your friends or you are getting married. I don't know which. But I'm happy that someone is getting married. Congratulations. I do recommend that if you're at your friend's wedding that you pay attention to your friend's wedding and don't watch this stream. I think it's an important moment of someone's life. That's my personal opinion. Streams can be re-experienced, but life events can't. I'm sure somebody would tell me not to say that because people should watch my streams, but I do personally believe that, like, content can always be rewatched, but life, you will only experience events in your life once. You know? You gotta experience them when you can. There are sometimes events in my life where I go to them and then after I leave, all I can think is I wish I was paying more attention. Like, I could have been paying attention the whole time, but I won't feel like I fully experienced the event, and I'm like, damn. I wish I felt more present during that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll like leave the event and I'll be like, I wish that I had unlocked some part of my brain that would have made me feel more there for that. Because it felt important, but I feel like I only kind of experienced it. I don't know if you guys understand that, but like it's like my when I graduated from my second degree, I was at the like venue, yeah, and I had to walk the stage, and I just like didn't really feel present. And when they like said my name, you know, I went up and I shook the hand of the president of the school, and you know, took my little picture with the diploma, and I walked off the stage, and I was like, I don't even really remember doing that. And then I went back to my seat and I sat down and I was like, this doesn't really feel like it's a real event in my life. And then I went and took pictures after and I was like, I wish I had been more present for that. It should have felt like a really big moment of my life, but then it didn't really feel like anything. You know? It's the same with my undergraduate. When I graduated, I was kind of like, I kind of felt like I was like, huh. Like, didn't really like feel like I really graduated. I guess maybe graduations just don't feel real. Do people normally feel very accomplished when they graduate? Is that a normal thing to like feel very accomplished and present when you graduate from a school? I feel like I've never felt that, but I don't know if that's like a universal thing or like a me thing, or like a sometimes it's just not really that real. Today it was my cousin and her boyfriend's wedding today. Well, if it's your cousin and her boyfriend, then you should, or I guess now husband, then you should be paying attention to their wedding party. You shouldn't be watching this stream. You should be celebrating and being in the moment. Hanging out. Vibing. You know? Enjoying the cake and the free alcohol, maybe. I don't know if your family drinks. Maybe not free alcohol. It could be. I don't know. But yeah, you should be doing that. You know? I also like I haven't experienced many weddings. I went to I think it feels complete and if you get a job or work you have worked towards, in my opinion at least. I guess. I mean, I kind of got a job-ish in the field that I got my degrees in, but like ish. Tangible. But also I feel like it's hard to like consider them. I guess some jobs have more tangible job paths than others. You know? The only really wedding I really remember is like when I was in high school, I went to my one of my dance teachers had a wedding, and she had us be like dancers at her wedding. And so I got to be a dancer and a candle girl, which meant that instead of having like flowers that they spread around the floor and stuff, instead she just had all of us come and like dance up to the front and like light candles around the venue before she walked in like a coordinated fashion, which honestly I thought was a lot more iconic than like having like a little girl like flounce around with like flower petals. Like, she had like a group of girls dance around and light candles to make the ambiance in the room really cool. And then she got married with like all these really pretty candles around the space, which was kind of epic. And then like her first dance was like doing like a full-on like, I think she did like some sort of like flamenco dance with her husband. It was honestly really cool. But that's like the only wedding I like vividly remember attending. I think the rest were when I was a kid. I'm not at the age yet where like, age? I guess I know of people who have gotten married, but none of my immediate circle of friends has ever gotten married yet, so I like haven't experienced. They say like at a certain point in your life you start like having a bunch of weddings to attend, and then at a certain point in your life you have a lot of funerals to attend. I'm not at the wedding part yet, but I hope when I do that like my friends invite me to their weddings. I haven't thought about that before. I hope I get invited to weddings. That'd be fun. I hope that I do. At least for my close friends. That'd be fun. I mean, well, not just fun. I think that'd be normal. Right? To be invited to your friends' weddings. My wedding was very romantic. Zoom call in Japan during the pandemic era. No! I'm so sorry, Mui. No! I'm sure it was very romantic. I'm just sorry that you had to have that happen. I know a couple people like that where it's like one of my roommates from my old apartment, her sister got married during the pandemic, but like they had already like paid for the venue and stuff, but they couldn't get the family there, so they had to cancel everything. And then they did like a Zoom wedding with like the family, and then like it was really awkward because, well, not awkward like in the bad way, but like it was awkward for me where it was like I was hanging out in the living room, and then my roommate came in and she was like, can you leave? And I was like, why? And she's like, oh, I forgot. My sister's Zoom wedding is today, so I want to watch it in the living room so that I don't have my bedroom decor in the background. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went to my to my room, and then like after I was like, so how did the wedding go? And she was like, it was as wedding as the Zoom wedding could be. But it was cute. Like her sister shipped out to like all of them like little wedding favors of like candles and stuff to light during the wedding on the camera. So at least that kind of was cute, you know? And they like had to place the camera a certain way so they could get married in frame. And they had like the person read over the thing. It was a very interesting event from what she told me. We'll probably do an actual wedding ceremony someday when we get money, if we don't spend our money on Yuri merch. Okay, iconic though. I too would also have to figure that out. I spend too much money. I don't know how people get married. I know that couple though. Her sister and her sister's husband got they after the pandemic more or less like calmed down, they went and got remarried at like a really pretty barn. So that was really sweet, and there was really cute pictures. I like, what do you call? As a kid, I feel like you don't realize how expensive weddings are, and then you get hit in the face with like the truth of it as you get older, and you're like, frick, how does anyone ever get married? Like, why do people get married at a certain point? Like, my parents saved a lot of money because they got married inside of I guess I don't know if I'd say they saved money, but they did. We're like, the house I grew up in, they built. And so they got married in the house before they moved all the furniture in. Like, after it was fully built, before they moved in, they got married in the empty space. I mean, it had like some of the stuff moved in, but it was mostly just like beginner level stuff, you know, like the small things you move in before like actually bringing in like everything else. And they like threw the wedding in there so that they could save money. And they had it as like a potluck so that they wouldn't have to pay for catering. So it was like everyone, as like a wedding gift, they were like, okay, everyone just bring like a potluck item. So that way, instead of getting like gifts, like a wedding like gift registry thing, instead it was just like everyone bring a food item for this potluck at our house. They didn't even like tell their family that it was a marriage thing. They just told them that they were having a potluck to celebrate their house. And then people came and it was actually my parents getting married. And they had like a big potluck. And then they like ordered a wedding cake, and their wedding cake was literally a Oreo ice cream cake from Baskin Robbins. And they got married in the living room. and they saved technically a lot of money by doing that. But also, like, you know, they built the house, so that was kind of really expensive. But like, I guess in theory, they didn't pay for a venue. They were gonna have a house anyway, so why not just throw it in there? You know? They didn't even get like wedding clothes. They like printed out shirts. Or they didn't even print it out. I've seen the shirts. It's like they just got like white Fruit of the Loom shirts. Where they like, you know those little gel things where you can like write on a shirt. They like wrote on the shirt. We finally did it, and they had like little rings that they drew on it, and they just wore those shirts, and then wore jeans, and they got married. So they didn't like have like a dress and a tux or anything, which is actually kind of iconic if you think about it. Good way to save money and stuff. I have to charge my phone. Okay, wait. Let me plug this in. There you go. Already dying. My phone already dying. Incredible. Beautiful, as they say. Where people get the money? I don't know. I guess some jobs pay better than others. And I guess some people don't mind going into a little bit of debt, I guess. It really scares me how expensive it would be to get married. Like, that's just like, I feel like a lot of people spend like $20,000 or so on stuff, you know? How do you get $20,000 to spend on that? It's just a day in your life. Well, I guess so is like a graduation or school or anything, but it's very expensive. How do you spend money on anything else that year? I wouldn't understand. But also, I thought things like buying a dress for prom was kind of ridiculous. And like, a lot of people do think it's worth it to spend a dress on prom. I didn't think that, so I got a used dress that I just thought was kind of pretty. That I could wear in my everyday life off of Etsy. So, I mean, we're all different people. Cause like I had a friend in high school who like really wanted this one dress for prom, and so she like got her mom to spend like $350 on a prom dress that she wore like once. And I was like, that's kind of insane. I was like, did you really need this specific dress to wear to the prom? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And to be honest, I didn't think it looked that good, but that's okay. She looked fine. She looked beautiful. She looked beautiful, but I didn't like the dress. She herself looked very beautiful, though. I didn't think it was worth $350. I'm pretty sure you could have gotten a similar looking dress off of the internet, I'll be honest with you. Like my one fancy dress, I have one fancy dress that I got from a Macy's, and it was on a Macy's clearance rack. And it's a very nice black dress. I think I spent $90 on it, and I've worn it to a graduation, to my graduation. I wore it to a friend's graduation. I wore it to a school dance. I wore it to I've worn it to several events that I've had to go to for work. I've also just worn it to like really nice restaurants with my family for like family dinners for birthdays. It's kind of an all-purpose dress in my opinion, just to me. I mean, some people might not think it's fancy enough for some of the occasions I wore it to, but I thought it was fancy enough, you know? I feel like dresses that are like all black don't really have like a unless you're going to like the Met Gala or the red carpet. Like I really don't think black dresses have a like one size fits all delineation of when they're appropriate to be worn or not. I feel like they're like the most versatile dress. Like a nice black dress, I feel like you could wear basically anywhere. Cause like it can be formal, but it can also be casual. No, I wore it I wore it to prom. I wore it to graduation, friends events, work events, life events, birthdays. I wear that thing basically anytime someone's like, wear something fancy. I'm like, okay, wear the one black dress that I have that's like 90 bucks. That's like 4,000 Yuri book volumes. I know. Though I will say the Yuri book volume I read in my head or read is fanfiction. Is fanfiction.net. I love all black. I think black is like the best color for a dress. Because it always isn't, it's never not in style. Some colors, they're gonna go out of style. Some colors enter and exit the style factory throughout the years. But black is always in. Like, you can wear a black dress to basically almost anything. But you can't just wear like a chartreuse dress to certain things. Or like a jewel blue. Or a bright green. Or a bright yellow. You know, like, colors have different reasons that you'd wear them, and they fit different themes of events. And like white dresses, you can't wear a white dress to a wedding, but you can wear a black dress to a wedding. You ever think about that? You can't wear a white dress to a funeral. You can wear a black dress to a funeral. You know? It's like the black dress can do anything. It's the most versatile dress. A black dress with red heels makes it elevated. A black dress with black shoes or flats makes it more serious. A black dress with beige heels, very formal, like very work attire. You know? It's like you wear the black dress and then whatever other color you add to it is a splash of color, like your hair ornament or your bracelets or your nails or your shoes or your bag or your little jacket that you wear. That just changes the vibe of the dress for the day, you know? It's like the black dress is a canvas and the accessories are or your paint. And it just changes where the vibe is when you're going out the house, you know? Though I will say most of the time I just wear a black dress with like boots. Normally just wear boots. But I mean I have formal boots, but I mean I also have like heels. I just avoid wearing them. I don't really like heels. I think they're not fun. I do remember once I was really happy that I owned like chunky boot heels though, because there was a time that my friends and I were going to like this concert and we were gonna be late if we didn't hurry home and like grab like we had forgotten it was that. Oh yeah, okay. So my friends and I were going to a concert that night, and my friend who had tickets, she forgot them in her other bag that she didn't bring because she changed her bag last minute. And so we were almost at the venue, and thankfully the venue was like a walking distance. It was like a 15-minute walk from where we lived at the time. And like we like, what's a step and meet? And then we had to run back home to grab the tickets before the venue opened because we were already a little bit late. And then we got to the venue basically and she was like, oh my god, I don't have the tickets. So we like ran back home, and she was wearing really like thin heels, and she like kept tripping and she wasn't like running very well, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, I'm gonna go. And I Uma Musume like ulted. Really, like actual literally, because of how all the Umas are wearing heels. I leaned forward and I like got into my ready position and I like Uma ulted and I pushed forward throughout the streets running to our apartment complex to get the tickets. And I got there way faster than her because I was wearing like chunky boot heels and I could actually run in them. And I did. I got there much faster, and I ran back and met her like part way before like we had to going back to the apartment where she was like slowing down. What is a step and meet? What is this? I'm gonna look it up. Step and meet. Guys, I've looked up step and meet, and the AI overview says step and meet can refer to a step meeting, a type of meeting for groups like Alcoholics Anonymous, where members discuss the 12 steps, or a general 7-step process meeting used for planning project meetings. The type of meeting depends on the context. One is a support group, and the other is a structured meeting format for other work group projects. Purpose: to work through the 12 steps and traditions of a program like Alcoholics Anonymous. Members may read literature such as The Big Book, 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, and discuss it. Underneath, I have Reddit. Are Alcoholics Anonymous? What is a steps meeting? I have Alcoholics Anonymous, 12 steps. People also ask, what does a step meeting mean? What are the steps for a meeting? Do you speak at AA meetings? YouTube, Matt Boggs. How to get him to step up and meet your needs. Find a meeting, SAL, 12-step program. The 10 people you meet in the 12-step program. The 7-step meeting process. What is a step meeting? What is a step and meet? Anime. Step and meet. Shows where the MC are anime. Top 10 romance anime where transfer student falls in love. 10 romantic anime. This is not working. Step and meet. At cons. Okay, it doesn't work for AI either. Okay, for the AI overview, that's not gonna work. Okay, and then when I type in step and meet at cons, it just goes, what are meet and greets? At cons, do you meet the celebrity or not? Are you going to a con? What's a convention survival guide? What to expect when meeting celebrities at a convention? Who is going to tell me what a step and meet is? Because Google isn't going to tell me what a step and meet is. I don't understand what this is. What does it mean? Hidden in? Go. Explain yourself. I point the finger at you. What? Explain yourself. What is a step and meet? Go. You got chat moderated? Ooh. You're saying something weird, huh? You're saying something weird, huh? Where's my thing? Gotta... You! You're saying something weird! Aren't you? You're saying something weird! I'm calling you out! You're saying something weird! That's crazy! You're being weird. You said something crazy. I call you out. Look at that. There's a finger pointing at you. Finger point. Me when I finger point. Do you like this? I found it on the internet. I found this on the internet. This is my pointing hand. It's like the Hulk fist. If I do it like this, it's like a Hulk smash. This is how I treated you. No, I didn't. At US Idol Fest, I was very cool. And I didn't point and laugh at you. This is me pointing and laughing at you for bringing up step and meets. But I did not point and laugh at you. I do not point and laugh at people. I just do it like this, but I don't actually point and laugh at anyone. Oh yeah, I did roast you really hard. Actually, that's true. I did roast you hard for not knowing my set list. That is actually true. Well, why didn't you? You're not a real fan of Phoebe if you don't listen to her random ass Sepia Days cover of Hono Chopiri. How did I know that song and you didn't? I thought you were a Phoebe super fan. Point and laugh. Point and laugh. Point and laugh. That's me point and laughing at you. Can't believe. How can you not know the one very specific cover that that I referenced? Out of all of her songs and music, how could you dare not know about her one song that she sang with Egg? Huh? Kind of a fake fan behavior, you know? I knew that Phoebe song. And you don't see me having an Oshi bag of her. On a side note, Senpai twisted the knife afterwards. What did he say? What did he say? It's okay. I don't know, like, the names of all of the songs that Hio has covered. I just know what, like, they sound like. I don't know the names of them. I just know them by what the thumbnail looks like and the sound of the song. I don't actually know the titles, but that's just because I don't really care about the title of the song. Got a minor. What is the minor second roasting? What did he say to you? Hono cho opiri sugoshi toki nara sasuji nobashite I will That's how it starts. You called you a fake fan too? That's so funny. I'm gonna keep calling you a fake fan. If you don't, I'm gonna bring next idol festival that I am sure that you'll probably be at. I'll make sure to sing a song that's also a Phoebe one. That's a deep cut. And if you don't know it, I'm gonna call you a fake fan again. That's the truth. I'll sing another Phoebe. I'll sing another Phoebe fake cut, deep cut. I will. I'll find another Phoebe deep cut and I'll sing a song. And if you don't understand the reference, I'm gonna call you a fake fan again. I'll be like, damn, you didn't know this Phoebe cover from this time at this place, and this is a very specific reference to Phoebe. It's gonna be like a random anime ass song. And it's just gonna be one that she like randomly covered, like just with a different person. It's not even on her channel. You have no way of knowing that she sang it. I'm gonna be like, you didn't understand that the choice of the song that I picked for this was a specific reference to Phoebe-chan Chibi? It'll be a cover from like 3 years ago, and I'll be like, you didn't know that Phoebe covered this song? Fake fan material. I don't even know stuff that like people do. But I'll still call you out for it because it'll be funny. I mean, I don't know, you know? Can you imagine instead, like, I just sing a song from Idolution, and you don't... Can you imagine I sing an Idolution song and you don't know the Idolution song that I sing? I'd be like, okay. Like, whatever. You don't know In the Middle of Forever? Fake... What's the difference between the fake fan and the casual fan? Well, I would consider a fake fan someone who says that it's their ultimate Oshi and then they don't know something that's like a very big part of them. It's not actually fake fan behavior to not know that she sang Hono Chopidi as a duet, as an extended variation of the song in Liella. It's not actually fake fan. It's just funny to call someone a fake fan. A fake fan is just like if I was to be like, oh yeah, like my Kami Oshi is like, who's someone I don't actually like really know anything about. It's like if I was to be like, my Kami Oshi is like It's like if I was to say my Kami Oshi. Actually, let's reel it back. I'll change my metaphor. It's like if I was like my Kami Oshi is Usachi Yui and I didn't even know that she had an original song called Starlight Horizon. Like, is she actually my Kami Oshi? Because I didn't even know she had an original song. I think knowing the name of the song maybe would be a step up to prove that I liked her a lot. But like, I didn't even know she made one. You know? Hi, Asterix! Welcome! Miss your face, thank you! I have a bit of a... No worries! I hope that you're having a good day! Hi! Things going... Well, thank you! I'm doing well, Iron Mask, thank you! We're just talking about what... Well, we were originally playing Uma Musume. Well, actually, I say we were originally doing it, but we haven't even played it yet. It's more like... I was supposed to play Uma Musume and I haven't yet. But we were talking about... I'm explaining the difference between a fake fan and a casual fan. I'd say a casual fan is more like... Maybe you would call them like your Oshi as in the way that you listen to their music all the time, but you don't get to catch streams often. But maybe you are a clip enjoyer. Maybe you buy their merch because you think they're cool, but you don't really know that much about them. You know? Like... I'd say like I would say maybe I'm like a casual fan of Spy X Family. Like, I've watched all the episodes now, but I can't tell you, like, major plot points. And I don't own any merch, but every time I see it, I get kind of happy. You know? I would never, like, see merch at a con and be like, I don't really care. Like, I'll see merch of Anya at the con, I'll be like, oh my god, Anya's so cute! You know? But I don't buy it, and I just think it's cool. Like, you could say that I'm a casual fan of Princess Tutu. I've never bought any merch of it, but I sang a cover of it and I really like the show. I haven't watched it in years, but I know I like it. And I get excited if I see anything about it, but I don't buy anything. You know? I still think it's crazy that Team Opera O is voiced by the person who voices Nico in Love Live, like the original School Idol Festival anime. Every time I hear Team Opera O sing, I feel like that they couldn't possibly be the same person, which I know is the whole point of a voice actor. Okay, before you're like, actually, that's just what voice acting is, Toka. Okay. That's my literal thing to say to you. Okay. I get that. And I don't care at the same time, you know? Oh, let's listen to this one. I'm gonna listen to this one. Oh, this one. I really like Make Debut. I like Make Debut more than I like Umapyoi Legend. Which I know might be controversial, but I think that Make Debut is way better. In my opinion, if I have to listen to one. I like that you can do like the thing where you like pick the singer for the song while you like play it in the background. Like, I can just choose to have Opera O sing this song whenever I want. I don't even have to win the game or like open the game a specific way. Though it's kind of sad that like not all of them can sing all of the songs, but also I understand that they don't have the budget for that because that'd be insane with the amount of Umas that they have. I can't wait for Jungle Pocket to get released and then for me to spend money pulling gacha for her, and then I can make her sing all the songs I want, but also not all of them because she doesn't sing all of them. Kara! I love when Fuji Kiseki bounces on my screen with her Kisekis. I can't believe that I like Silent Suzuka. I can't believe that I like Silent Suzuka. It's just so unfortunate that I like her and Opera O when I deliberately said at the beginning that I didn't want to like them. It's just so unfortunate. It's unfortunate. How many are there? There's like at least more than 40, right? I know, orange hair, right? Decimate. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Could I be living a good day? Look how dramatic TM Opera O is when she turns around. I hope that I can one day sound like TM Opera O. I love TM Opera O's voice so much. Which is crazy, I know. Because I also said I wouldn't like it. But I like her voice so much. I actually like her voice more than Fuji Kiseki. Isn't that crazy? I know! Like, if I could mix TM Opera O and Fuji Kiseki's designs into one design, that would be like my ultimate Uma design. If I could just combine them. Like, you know, like the princely charm parts of TM Opera O with like the Kisekis of the Fuji Kiseki and the and you know, like the pants instead of the skirt with like the royal crown. Like that'd be such a perfect outfit. Can we get a SVP cover of this song? Well, you'd have to fund it. I don't know, or I'd have to get all the girls to fund it, because we'd have to fund it ourselves, probably. So everyone would have to agree and want to put money toward it, and I don't know if we would be able to do that. It depends. Covers are very expensive, and the more girls you add to a song, the more expensive the song gets, because you have to pay for more slots in a mixing commission, more slots of art, and sometimes MV commissioners will ask you for more money for more pieces of art to be added into the piece, so... I'm gonna put you. And then you're gonna be you. And then you're gonna be... Silent Suzuka. I don't even know what the frick she just said. I've never heard her say that. Can we put Tokaku in the first slot? You cannot. Unfortunately, I'm not an Uma Musume. I wish I was. It'd be so cool to be a famous Japanese racehorse. In the most normal way that anyone could say that, that's what I mean. I think it'd be super chill. Like, if I had to be a racehorse of any country, I would have no problems being a Japanese one. They seem to get really good taken care of. It seems like they take really good care of their horses. Like, I think that'd be a pretty chill life. Like, work really hard, retire, and spend the rest of your days lounging in a field eating grass and hay? Who would deny that? And then you get turned into an anime girl? Okay, iconic. Your memory lives on through the video game of anime girl horses. As long as I get designed as a cute Uma, I would love to be an Uma Musume as a horse, if I was a horse. Is this the main character? You mean Special Week? Yeah. Yeah, and they're iconic for it. Turning anything into an anime girl is awesome. I'm waiting for... Do they have a toothpaste anime girl? Oh my god, actually, a toothpaste, dentist, VTuber model would go hard. Like, imagine, like, Colgate-colored hair, a giant toothbrush weapon, and, like, minty themes throughout the outfit. Like, wouldn't that be kind of epic? What do you mean, what the fuck? Am I wrong? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like a VTuber that is a dentist with a toothpaste theme? A toothbrush weapon? I think it'd be really cute. I should design it. I should do a stream where I just design VTuber concepts based off of random stuff. I think you're just not seeing the vision I'm seeing, you know? I think you're just not seeing my vision. You... Fuji can't sing in this one? Fine! Okay, anyway. Fine, I'll do Silent Suzuka. I like El Condor Pasa sometimes. Do the thing. Wear the outfit. Yeah, that's unique. I don't know of any dentist VTubers. I know, right? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I don't know this song. I've never actually heard Special Record. Oh my god, the outfit for this though is really cute. That's a really cute outfit. I kind of wish they made everyone else wear the same outfit. I wish you could change the background dancer outfits. That would make this a lot better. Gambareru yo. You can? How did I didn't know that. I do really like El Condor Pasa's voice for singing. I don't always like her character in the anime, but I do find her very, very iconic and funny, and I do really like her singing voice. Ouch. Have to crack my neck, sorry. But I mean, what is it? What other VTubers would I make if I had to do a drawing stream where I like did like VTuber, like oh, sorry. I'm watching. Sorry. I'm not watching anything. Sorry. I was just. Senbei sent a picture of the T4D exhibit, so I was looking at the picture. I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. I love boba. Oh, a cardboard box, really cool. A cardboard box VTuber, but it's like, you know, when you're a kid and you like make armor for yourself out of like cardboard boxes, like a really chuny VTuber who like thinks that they're like a superhero, like, or like a fantasy knight, but they just like have everything made out of cardboard. That would be so cute. Like a chuny who just is delusional. And then they think that they're like a superhero and they have everything, all of their like knight stuff is like created, you know? That'd be pretty fun. Also, we're gonna do this until I'm out of songs, and then I have to end stream, because this was supposed to be a short stream, but I have to finish my stream before my meet and greet. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait. Skip. Sorry. Reset. Oh my god, I have to do for all of them. That's crazy. Wait. Fine. Everyone wear this one outfit, please. Come on, girls. Everyone wear it. Great. I didn't save enough time to play the game, but that's okay. We're all okay with that. Sorry, also I forgot this one thing. Sorry. Sorry, I also have to change I forgot her outfit. I have to sneeze so badly. But it won't let me sneeze. I really like this outfit. I need to look at like the reference for this outfit. I love like this sort of outfit with like the one little like thing on the back. I know this is one of the songs that you guys said you really like, is the Next Frontier song. Which I think, doesn't TM Opera like naturally sing in this one, isn't it? This one, I remember the first time I listened to it, I was like, this sounds like Macross. I was like, this really reminds me of Macross. Specifically, like, Delta / Frontier. Like, it kind of reminds me of Lion. Like, the vibes of Lion. Maybe it's just the instruments that are used. Looking at this right now kind of reminds me of when I watched like Bikamachi, because it's like the two blonde girls and then the one girl that has red hair with that short cut. I'm finally free. Is Fuji a winner? Conclaver, I didn't know this, but actually the Legends race doesn't start till tomorrow. So instead, I've just been talking the entire time, and now because I have to end stream by like in like 7 minutes or so, I've just been listening to all of the Musume songs that I have unlocked, but with TM Opera O as the center. I haven't played the game today, but I guess you can consider playing the music with my favorite person in the center as playing the game. This is playing the game, isn't it? You know, I raised the potential level of TM Opera O by 1 today. And I did that by paying with the money I have in the account. And that's gaming. Honestly, you could consider this gaming. Don't you think? This is the only thing you can do in this game. Wah! Thank you, Kurejiras. Thank you. How are you? Let me read your message. A small offering for the goddess. I hope you're having fun stream, and I hope you have fun at the meet and greet. Thank you! I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you. I'm so happy you think this counts, because I too think this counts. Who else can sing this song? I will let Haru Urara stay as the center. There are only 4 people who can sing this song. Okay, so Fuji's gonna be the center. And Haru Urara will be on the side. Is there a different outfit that can be worn for this? Let's do this one. Haru Urara. Hi, cutie. This outfit? No. This outfit. No. This outfit. That's a good outfit. I like that one outfit. I keep putting it on everyone. Oh wait, I have to change everyone's outfit. Oh, no, everyone's fine. Okay, this is wonderful. This is phenomenal. Centervide. Hi, I found you looking for a Fuji Kissing built some days ago. Yeah! Well, we were supposed to do the Fuji Legends race today, but it actually comes out tomorrow. I got the day wrong. So, we're just gonna have to do it this upcoming week. But I'll probably do it, like... I'll probably have to do... So, I can't stream for, like, on... I can only stream this upcoming week on, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the morning, and on Sunday because I'm busy. So I'll have a little bit different schedule, but I mean, I'll still play, and we have to, the Legends thing for Fuji is only like 3 days, so I'll probably do it by myself, and then I'll do it also on stream. The racing is just extra. It's an idle game first, of course. This is true. I'm just here to hear pretty horse girls sing. And have really fantastic lighting, by the way, when I do it. The, like, what do you call it? The rendering? The post-processing? I don't know what you'd call it. The MVs that they do for these are really good. Is what I meant to say. Like, I just think they look phenomenal. Like, look at those angles. Look how good the lighting is on their hair. They look so high res. I like to think that that's what my light stick crowd would look like at a concert that I was the main singer at, where it's like blue with the light with the dark with the purple, blue and purple. Like, look at that crowd. Aren't the light sticks in this one specifically very toka coated? I wonder if the lights are baked into the textures. It might be. I just think that, like, the rendering is very good in this game. I wish I understood more about 3D. I'm trying to learn how to use Waterdo for my 3D model, and it's taking a while. Not that I'm not competent at like, you know, internet and technology, but it's hard. But I wish I was better at it. You know. Anyway, let's listen to the next song. Alright, I have to do the backup dancers. Okay, Sakura Bakshino, you gotta wear what everyone else is wearing. I'm really sorry to tell you. You gotta keep with the crowd. Okay, everyone, for this one, you're gonna wear these. I'm just not the biggest fan of, like, the original, like, idol outfit that they have. Days! Oh. This also kind of gives him a cross. Taiki, my beloved. Is Taiki your Oshi horse? What is everyone's favorite horse? I know that Insomnia, I think you said your favorite was Rice Shower. If I'm not mistakenly remembering that. If you're here, Insomnia. I think you said that your favorite was Rice Shower. And this is when everyone says, no, actually, Toka, my favorite horse is Team Opera O and Fujigiseki. Because then you'd be right. And if you say a different horse, you're probably wrong, but I'll still accept it. I'll still accept you if you don't say that. You like Narita Taishin fumbles? That's interesting. Maybe when next time I do my Narita Taishin run, you'll help me from dying. Because I so died real bad with her. She was kind of hard to play, I'll be honest. Yeah, Fuji's on my trainer card too. Whoa, what is this, like, beat? What's happening? Why is this, like, Event Horizon right now? This is, like, Event Horizoning. How is the Love Live? It is not Love Live, but it's kind of the vibe of Love Live right now. She reminds you of... Fujiki-seki reminds you of Aokun from Hollow? Yeah! She kind of does. I miss Aokun. She was so cool. She was one of my favorite singers from Regloss. So I'm very Hime pilled for that as well. Hajime pilled as well as I also really like Kanata. Oh, sorry, Kanade. I like Kanade's singing. I also like Kanata's singing, but I'm really a big fan of the song Greatest from Regloss. I wish that there was a full MV for it, but I'm sure one day we'll get it. But like the way that my heart beat when I was watching Kanade's birthday live and then she did the preview of her song Greatest, I was like, wow, this is what it must really feel like to be an idol fan. Oh, this is the one that she sings in the anime, right? Winning the Soul. I like Agonist Tachyon. Here, since you like Narita Taishin, let's put her here. I think for this one, everyone can wear the original outfit. You can't just have this one outfit, okay? There we go. Isn't this the one from the anime? This one's in the anime, right? Isn't she sing this and then you can tell that her ankle is like broken? Is this a mode like where you can pretend you won the race? Yeah. I guess we could also consider that, you know, where you could pretend you... This is the copium mode. The music preview mode is coping mode. No, we're just listening to music because I can't stream for that much longer. So I just thought, because I didn't have enough time to do the races today, that I would just play the music in the background. I'm not coping. I know I didn't win. I just thought it'd be fun to listen to music. Miseño! I still can't wait to watch like the rest of Musume with Serena so that I can see her react to season 2. I just really want to be there to witness Serena Starstruck witnessing season 2 of Musume to see how she reacts. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens if she sees season 2, you know? I just think that would really help me if I could see Serena Starstruck watch season 2 of Musume. I think that would be really fun and that she'd really love it and she wouldn't have any problems. And she wouldn't cry. Why does she cry? What happens? You'd see. You would see. I like Kanade and Bancho too. Yeah! I think Regloss is really cool. I really like their music too. They're my favorite Devis branch. I like their music a lot. Especially, I really like Yellow. Yellow was really good when it just came out. But okay. I have to leave now so I can set up for my meet and greet. So let me get us ready to raid out. And then tomorrow I have to make the waiting room. I haven't made the rating room. I haven't made the rating room. It's fine. Okay, it's gonna go up after this. After my meet and greet, I'll make one. But tomorrow I will be streaming with Yui on my channel. We're gonna be doing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? But we're gonna do it while drinking. Okay, so here's the thing. What we're gonna do is every time we get a question wrong, we have to drink. So we're gonna play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? But then every single time that we get a question wrong, we drink. And then we'll see if we get any smarter. Because, you know, maybe drinking will make us smarter. You don't know. So, right? Yeah, good thing alcohol improves intelligence. I know, right? I'm just so smart. And it's gonna get even better when I'm a little bit drunk. Yeah, drinking makes me better at singing, so. Wait, really? No, Vanelli, don't take my advice. I'm not the best person to give you advice. Everyone be responsible. But okay, I will see you guys tomorrow with Yui. And I will put the waiting room up soon. But I will see you all soon, and thank you for quote unquote playing Musume with me today, because we very much played Musume. You remember, right? We played Musume today. So, bye.